ever hit your grandma with a shovel? It makes a bad impression on her mind, In a better way impart all the love things in your heart, for it's possible she may retort in kind. Remember, Granny's known you since a baby, and even though infant would prove a shock, so respect her aged head, stay the shovel and instead.
Hey, patrol members! Welcome to another edition of What's in the Box. And we're not going to have any fancy green screen. I'm not going to do chair tap today. I'm just going to show you what's in the box. And today, hopefully, it's going to work out because I got 3 boxes, 2 bespoke posts, 1 battle box. I saved last month's bespoke post box. I saved this month's, and I got a new battle box. And we're going to see what's in them together. Okay, so, oh, and by the way, I have a Kentucky Ballistics shirt on, in case you're wondering. Kentucky Tough. That's right, Scott I got it from Scott at Kentucky Ballistics. And to help support the victims of the big tornado they had a year or so ago. And if you want it, you can go rush over to Scott's channel, Kentucky Ballistics. If you want to see fun stuff with pew-pews and ballistic gel dummies and all kinds of crazy stuff that you've never seen before in your life. He's very entertaining. I like his channel a lot. He doesn't know I'm doing this. I'm not a personal friend of his. I'm just saying, hey, he's great. Go over there. So if everybody's ready, then away we go. Hey folks, welcome to What's in the Box, and I really do hope you had a great week, and you hope you had a great weekend, and I hope everything's going really well for you and yours. Things are going to be really simple. All I have today is a glass of ice water and a very simple old knife. Right here, it is just a Japanese, just a Japanese jackknife, stainless steel, and we're going to use this to cut open our box. So here's our first box. We're going to open. It'll be this bespoke post box right here from Bespoke Post. Let me zoom you guys out. That was in. And let's get this down here on the table so you can see what's going on. So, just weird animals outside. I'm going to cut the seal on this box. Now, they notified me that the boxes were coming. I didn't go over and cheat to see what was in it, so I'm just as surprised as you are. Oh, some kind of tool. Let's take a peek at this. There's got to be possums or something outside. Whoa, almost knocked over my ice water. Yeah, let's move that out of the danger zone. There we go. Now we have uninstructed field. So it is from the Uncharted Supply Company right there. See that? Uncharted Supply. Don't know what it is. Oh, it's a multi-tool. I guess I could have guessed it was some kind of multi-tool. Let's cut this open like Steve at mreinfo.com. And there's no instructions, no nothing fancy. It's just a multi-tool. Let's see what it comes with. It has the obligatory bottle opener, can opener. Oh, and it does sort of lock back. There's a lock. It locks in place here, and you push on the black hand grip and it closes. So we have that. We have a Phillips screwdriver and a flat blade screwdriver. And a serrated knife, which is not sharp. That's going to be a little extra work for me. Oh, these are spring-loaded pliers too. Not my favorite. And on this side we have a pair of scissors. Let's see if they cut. They cut. At least that's sharp, right? We have scissors. Some kind of strange blade. I've seen these before on Japanese knives. It is not sharp at all. I guess you could use it as an awl. Some other kind of flat-bladed screwdriver, which should come down to a chisel point, and it doesn't. And a regular knife that is not sharp either. And I think, okay, the reasoning behind that is there are some countries that you cannot import blades that are already sharpened. You cannot import sharpened blades from those countries. What those countries are, I'm not sure, but I've heard that there are some. And then right here is some kind of gripping tool, I guess, so you can grip. You can put a piece of wood in there, or you could crack nuts if you were using it in survival mode. And it's got the needle nose pliers. It's got wire trimmers in here. How good this is, I'll have to let you know. So the first camping trip of the season, this is going with me, and I'll put it to the test after I sharpen the blades. And we're going to put this back in its case and set it aside. This is from Bespoke Post, Uncharted Supply Company. I'm going to tell you, I'm a little disappointed in the quality of this item. I've gotten some very nice things from them in the past, and this just doesn't seem to live up to it. Now, the battle box. We're going to open the battle box. I have no idea what might even be in this. I am new to battle box. And I have no idea what is inside the battle box. And you're going to see the same time I am. Oh! Whoa! So let's start right off the bat. I've got a Camelus Glide Sharpener. Sorry. Camelus Glide Sharpener. And it sharpens knives, shears, hooks, and it has two flatheads. It's got two Torx bits and a flathead screwdriver. It's got, oh no, it's got 4 Torx bits. It's got a T10, a T9, a T6, and a T8, and a flathead screwdriver. Well, we're gonna have to this bad boy a tumble. I'm gonna set this down. The next thing I have is a fire kit. This includes Fiber Light fire starter and a Fiber Light Bic lighter, and it comes in like a Altoid case with this rubber band around it, and you can actually use inner tube rubber as a fire starting tool. Oh, so here is the Bic tool. I'm going to unwrap it. So what it is, it's a, here is your fire starting material. Let us close this up. And you have a hardened striker and a ferro rod. There you go. There you go. So that's what that is. And I'm going to put that back in here, close it, put my band on it, and it's once again, it's Fiber Light fire kit. Veteran owned and operated, made in the USA, packaged and produced in Southern Oregon, USA. And that's all there is to it, this plain can. I like that a lot. Let's see what this is. You got a bag here. What is that? Oh. It's a portable gear hanger. Basically, you're creating canes like a chatelaine, where you can slide these up onto this strap and hang it. See, there's a hook here. You can hang it from your tent, you can hang it from a tree, you can hang it from a pop-up, and you can put all these hooks on it. It comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hooks, and the strap in a convenient carrying case. Carrying bag. And it shows you what you can do with it right here. So, and that's by Utty, U-T-T-Y. Utty Portable Gear Hanger, sports and recreation, better managed. World's most versatile vertical hanger. Weighs 5 ounces. One-time assembly required. Fully customizable. Fits in the palm of your hand. Heavy-duty 2-prong hooks. Machine washable. 75 pounds of hanging capacity. And team branding available. Utty.com. Hang on 1 second, folks. Hang on.
Kool-Aid, a 5-cent package makes 2 quarts of Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid, 9 great flavors, the drink you love. Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid,
For the very best drink you ever made.
Kool-Aid, Kool-Aid.
Be sure that the envelope says Kool-Aid.
You can give your youngsters a lot of pleasure with Kool-Aid. You know it's pure and good. It has the Parents Magazine seal. And it's so thrifty. A 5-cent package makes 2 full quarts. Just add Kool-Aid to water with ice. Add some sugar and stir.
For the very best drink you ever made.
Be sure that the envelope says Kool-Aid.
Okay, folks, I add a little bit more light to the situation here. And last but not least, in this box is, which I'm not going to open, is Heirloom Harvest, or Heaven's Harvest. Heaven's Harvest. And it is non-hybrid, open-pollinated, non-GMO heirloom vegetable seeds. And Heaven's Harvest is in Blairsville, Georgia, P.O. Box 1171, Blairsville, Georgia. And their phone number is 1-800-516-4773. Seeds by God's Design. And this is for people who want to have a non-GMO garden. I think that's pretty nice. My wife wants to start a garden coming up next year. We got a lot of work to do in the yard before we can actually start a garden. It is sealed. It'll stay sealed until my wife decides to plant her garden. And here it is. Heaven's Harvest. Heaven's Harvest, Uddy, fire starter, and a knife sharpener. Okay, folks, last but not least, our last bespoke box, which I'm not really sure what's in it. I didn't check ahead of time. It has the battery symbol on it, which intrigues me. So here it is. It's sealed. I'm cutting it open. We're going to see it together for the first time. And what do we have? We have a first aid kit, a portable solar light, an emergency blanket, and an emergency tent. So let us start off with the tent. Here we have a survival tent. Okay. And this tent is formed into a tube to prevent heat loss. The compact tube tent provides warmth by retaining and deflecting up to 90% of the body's heat. It features a waterproof and windproof shelter barrier, a covering to reduce shock in the case of injury, compact emergency protection for all weather conditions, durable insulating mylar material designed by NASA, retains and reflects 90% of body heat, reusable, waterproof, windproof, perfect for camping trips and sporting events. Okay. Accommodates 2 adults. It is 8 feet by 3 feet. And inside this are the instructions. And I see it does include some kind of nylon cord for setting your tent up. And I'm not going to cut this open because this is for an emergency. And it's also from Uncharted Supply, but there's no tent stakes. It's just the nylon rope in the tent. And this is something very similar. It is an emergency blanket, NASA designed, high tech, yada yada yada, ultra lightweight, heat reflective. If cold, place blanket close to your body with silver side facing in. Wrap tightly to prevent air from flowing between your body and the blanket. If hot, Deflect heat away from you by placing the blanket close to your body with the silver side facing outward and use it as a reflector. You can also use it to signal aircraft, collect rainwater, and whatever you can possibly think of it. I'm sure there's more instructions on this sheet. And right here, their motto is "Don't die." I'm not going to open it because once you take it out of the bag, it's virtually impossible to get in. Now, one piece of warning. These Mylar blankets can be dangerous in an electrical storm. Unfortunately, the blankets are conductive. That is why I urge you to go to a surplus store, any big sporting goods store, and get yourself a vinyl poncho. Now, if you're caught in the rain and there's no thunder and lightning, this and that tent are perfectly fine to use. But if you're caught in an electrical storm and you want to keep out of the rain, get yourself a large polyvinyl or vinyl poncho that you can throw over yourself. And what's good about the space blanket here, or the tube tent, is once you're inside, you should get some of those chemical hand warmers that you open up and shake them, and they generate their own heat for between 6 and 10 hours, depending on the brand you buy. And keep those in your pockets, close to your chest. And that will keep you plenty warm. I know because I've had to do it. Right? So let's go next. We're going to save the first aid kit for last. Let's go next to this solar lamp. I'm cutting the tape. It's difficult to cut the tape without cutting the box. There we go. Well, you know what? I can't. There we go. I'm not going to keep it in the box anyway. There's the charging cable. There's no instructions inside the box. Task light, emergency light, overhead light, Lucy cord does it all. With an adjustable arm, you can direct light however you choose for up to 12 hours on a single charge. This rechargeable solar light shines wherever you need it. It provides 40 lumens for up to 12 hours, has 4 modes. There you go, and it's by Lucy. Lucy Solar Portable Light. So this is obviously the adjustable arm. Here is the switch. There's mode 1, 2, 3, and this is obviously the emergency mode. So let's try something. Yes, you can make a table lamp. So if you're working on something, you can set the lamp up to shine on whatever it is you need it to work on. That's good. That's good. So I'm going to put this away. It's got a solar panel. I don't know how long it would take to charge it, but I don't think on a single day's charge you would get 12 hours worth of light out of it. And Word of warning, do not place this in absolute direct sunlight. You will toast this thing. Ask me how I know that. Not on this particular one, but similar ones. Okay, so there's that. There's the Lucy light. Oh, and we don't want to lose the charging cable. It is a micro USB. It is not mini or USB-C. It's the micro. And now let's check out the first aid kit and see how good that is. I have a lot of first aid kits, folks. Now, we have .5 centimeters by 450 centimeters of elastic tape. We have 6 alcohol prep pads. Actually 4 gauze sponges. There's 2 sponges in each package. We have 2 large Band-Aids. Big Band-Aids for like if you scrape your knee while riding your bike. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10 regular Band-Aids. That's good. 10 is good. I've gotten many. I'm probably shouting. I apologize. Folks, I'm partially deaf and I tend to shout occasionally. And I'm not shouting at you. It's just me. I'll try to adjust the volume when I'm editing. But I've gotten many first aid kits that only give you 2 or 3 of these. 10 is a goodly amount. What do we have here? A CPR mask. All right, in case you don't want to get COVID or hantavirus or whatever. Pair of very small, very thin nitrile gloves. I have a feeling that these would be one use only. And of course you get the silica gel. And I'm going to tell you, do not eat this. We have a small, very small roll of medical tape. A pair of tweezers. You know what? These aren't bad for plastic tweezers. I've seen metal tweezers that don't grip as well. A pair of quote-unquote medical scissors. You know, they'll cut a penny in half. I wouldn't try to cut a penny with these. But let's see if they even cut. No problem. How long they'll cut, I don't know. We have half a dozen safety pins right here. Half a dozen safety pins. Splinter probes. Okay, so the splinter probes are the small lancets used in the little gun that you shoot into your finger for testing yourself for your blood sugar. Now that doesn't make them unvaluable. They're very valuable. They're very sharp, and I think they have a big, easy to hold on to. So you just twist off the plastic tip. It exposes a sterile needle, and you can probe for the splinter. I think this is the first aid kit that I've gotten that has something like this in it. And back here in the back pocket is the CPR card that tells you how to do CPR on children and adults. Now, I've been trained by the Red Cross in CPR. This is a good thing to have. Trying something is better than trying nothing. So we have our shears, our splinter probes, our safety pins, our medical tape, CPR mask, alcohol wipes, gauze bandage, gauze sponges, Band-Aids and Band-Aids. Okay, if this was it is my kit. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get a small Ziploc bag, and I'm going to put a dozen ibuprofens in here and slide them back here behind the shears and the tweezers. I'm going to get another small bag and put 1 dozen aspirin. Okay, so a lot of people don't know that if you think somebody's having a heart attack, you have them chew and swallow an aspirin. This can save a person's life. I know it sounds crazy, doesn't it? But I would do it. Right? I know someone who did it. He's alive today to talk about it. The doctor commended him for doing that. So you can put a dozen Tylenols, a dozen aspirin, a dozen ibuprofens, in little Ziplocs, and there's plenty of room back here to slide them in. I would get a larger roll of tape than this. I would buy betadine wipes and get 6 of those and put them in here. I would get at least 1 more package of gauze sponges. I would get at least 2 more large Band-Aids, and I would get another 10 regular Band-Aids and slide them in here. And maybe a small knife. Look at this. Look at this. Right in there. And you make sure it's sharp. Any good small sharp knife you can slide in there. Like this knife or this knife. That's what this needs. Even if you got a small X-Acto knife with a cover on it and some extra blades, that would be an excellent choice. So here's this little first aid kit. Perfectly adequate to throw in your backpack if you're just on the hiking trail, or you're riding your bike and you fall and you scratch and bang up your knee or your elbow or your finger. It's got a little loop on the back, so it's got a place you can attach it to your belt or a strap on your backpack. Also, I would get a small carabiner, hook it through here, so you can hook it on whatever you want and be race ready to go. But I will beef up this kit, and that's what I'm going to do. Well, patrol members, that's what was in the box. And I really want to thank you for joining me. This will be Wednesday's video. And then I will have a whiskey video for this coming Saturday. And then hopefully the Saturday after this coming Saturday, you will see the James Gin Navy Strength test. I'm waiting for one more item to arrive. One more item to arrive. Now, just so you know, Bespoke Post and Battle Box do not sponsor me, support me in any way. I just subscribe to their boxes because I like to get stuff. And that they have some good stuff. Pretty good stuff, right? So you can go online and put in a Bespoke Post or Battle Box, and it'll come up, and you can peruse the stuff they have. And they have boxes that are different levels. You don't have to get the really expensive one. You can get the lowest level one, and that's what I'm at right now. And I'm really happy with the stuff I got. I really truly am. I'm a happy guy when it comes to those things. So, you know, but some say I'm easy to please, right? So, once again, go to Scott's channel, Kentucky Ballistics. Watch his videos, buy his merch. I love the guy. Go to Bespoke Post if you want to see what they have. Go to Battle Box if you want to see what they have. And I am probably going to stop the Bespoke Post here soon and go to another box called Tactical Box. And I will get that instead. I'm not poor, but I don't need to be a member of 3 different subscription organizations, at least right now. And but I am retired and I don't work. I have to finance everything out of my own pocket. So I really appreciate you watching. Please click like and subscribe and click the little bell. And what can I say? Until next time, later, mater.
Here's the proudest expression of the forward look.
The 1957 Imperial.
And this year, introducing an Imperial convertible. Imperial is the finest automobile. No matter what price range or model you're interested in, find the styling leader, the best value, among the 93 models of the Forward Look. The newest new cars in 20 years, the 1957
Plymouth, Dodge, DeSoto, Chrysler, and the exclusive Imperial.
They're at your dealers